He's got a lot of poise. And we're both on the same page as working for the Moscone Cup. We get along great. I'd love to see him on the team. He definitely deserves it. This kid can play some serious big table 9-ball too. Don't think that he's just a bar table player.
All right, he's just a mere 2 games from a date with Jeff in the finals. There he finally got them both. He got them both, and he got the white ball. Oh, God.
He drew the cue ball straight
back.
That one
didn't get kicked. Yeah, that one didn't get kicked. Made 4 balls on the break.
He double dunked the 2 in the side. Hit him perfect. Lost the cue ball. Well, it's not over yet.
And look at this. It's a tap out.
Yes, it
right?
is. Yes.
So how'd you like to have had a tap out to get to the hill? Now you got your guy 6-2.
Right.
God. Boy, I'm glad I don't compete anymore.
It's a mentally challenging game, I can tell you. It'll wear on you.
You know, it's it's just so hard to sweat some of this stuff because we feel the emotions that they're going through because we know what they are. Especially, too, when you've got, whether it's this match or any particular match, but you've got 2 real good players who are also really good people, and you like to root for both of them at the same time,
sure.
You know, and it's hard to, it's just, it's a shame someone has to lose.
It is. It is a shame.
Well, it's all about Edgy's break now for this upcoming game here. Could have a lot to tell as far as how this plays out. Well, you can see Skyler in the back there. He's chit-chatting it up with some of the people in the audience and all of that, which tells me he's still quite, you know, loose and composed, and it's a good sign.
The guy right above the green or orange case of Skyler's is Jason, and he's from is it New Albany? Right there.
New Albany, yeah.
Yeah, right there next to the casino where the Derby is. He's a real good guy, Jason. He's a really good guy. He helps Skyler out quite a bit.
Looks like he's moved the cue ball a little bit to the right. Yeah, but let's see if he goes down on the ball. Yeah, he did a little bit.
He killed it a little better. The 1 is...
One's going in.
And the 2 is covered slightly by that 4 ball. I don't know if you can see the edge of it or not, Ken, but even if you can, it's not looking good. Edgy's walking around like he's kind of lost the drive. He's pushing here. I think this is a good election here.
Oh, absolutely. You had to push. This, you know, this is tempting because it looks so easy. I just got to thin the 2. I come down there behind all that stuff, behind the 5, the 8, and all of that. I think it's worth a long look here before you decide you're going to take this. You got to try to bank the 2 behind the 10 at the same time. You know, you got to maybe decide what ball do I want to control here. And I think it's a good decision to pass it back. Let your man make the mistake. You've got the lead. Make him work for it. Make him earn it. He played all cue ball, and he's not going to get away with it.
Yeah,
well, I mean,
bad.
He didn't sell out the game,
right,
but he certainly has given Skyler an opportunity to hook him back.
Or play the 3.
Yeah, I don't know if you can control the 2 well enough to play the 3. But
telling you, it's not. It's not.
Yeah, but
He's thinking about the 3. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, where's 2 going?
Well, sometimes you can't worry about
okay.
that. He's at the table.
Well,
he wants to stay at the table.
Yeah,
he doesn't want to give this guy a kick. I mean, I know his mindset because that's all of our mindsets.
Well, if that's the case, just go ahead and cut the ball. Well, maybe. I mean, he's got the whole cue ball.
You could do that too.
You know,
if
you're going to do that.
But if he might know where the 2's going if he's playing the 3. I don't know. He's looking at it.
Yeah.
I don't know what he called. Yeah, he played the 3.
Yeah.
He got away with this.
Oh boy, did he ever. He might have the edge of it, but it may be not heavy enough to make it. Look at this camera shot. I think he can get the edge of it, but I don't think he can pocket it.
Edgy. Can see the edge. He could play it cross-side. He can't see enough of it to play it cross-side.
Yeah, but your cue ball's flying all over the place. But like you said, sometimes
he's got a big pocket.
What are you going to do? Yeah.
Got a big pocket cross-side. If he can see enough, I think that's what he would do.
Maybe he can make it. I'd be.
No,
I don't think he can.
No chance. No chance.
Yeah.
Nice
this is
shot.
good speed here.
Nice
this
shot.
is really good speed. Nicely done, and a little bit of applause from a knowledgeable crowd. They did appreciate the skill required for that shot.
Oh, now the heat's on Skyler.
Yeah. Well, the only salvation temporarily he's got is the 5 balls tucked under the 8, and it's going to be tough to get on given the position of the 4. Now, I would probably take some care in how I kick here to try to not disturb the 8-5.
Yeah, I'm sure he's going to go that way.
Well, if he goes that way, if he catches the
That's
2 the wrong way,
really
the cue balls can go into the 5, but you're right, that is the only way he can go.
Yeah.
But I would try to hit the 2 on the top side here and like play it in the corner.
When you do that, you could scratch it if you hit it too thin. I think he's trying to hit it like you say, but if he hits it too thin, he could scratch on that side.
What do the pool gods say? The pool gods say, Edgy, you've got to look at the 2.
Yes, he does.
So now he's got to figure out what to do with the 5 ball. Can he risk bumping the 5 or the 8 right now? Does he have the angle? Draw into the 8?
No, he's going to get on the 3 and get an angle on the 4 to just come. So he can do something afterwards. You're right.
Yeah.
He had an angle.
Yeah.
I didn't think he had an angle. That's the bar table. I keep forgetting sometimes you can create angles.
Right. Well, he solved the problem on this rack
Yes,
right
he
now.
did. Yes, he did.
Just hold it right there. That's okay.
He's probably going to come 2 rails and play on the side.
Oh, absolutely.
Perfect. Perfect. Perfect.
And he's got the correct angle here, too. 1 rail out.
Yeah.
8 and 9 maybe in the same pocket. Well, now he can play the 9 in either corner. Probably the 9 in the other corner.
Just draw it out and just play it in the same
Yeah, I can do that too. Either way.
That way you can come 2 rails with no issue of scratching.
And how many times have we seen this? The 5-2 lead has now become 5-4.
Yes, it has.
And
Skyler made 4 balls on the break and scratched, and it's turned since then.
yeah, and that scratch was on him, unfortunately.
Yes, it was.
And he, for sure, is probably thinking about that as he's getting ready to
Oh,
break
yeah.
right now. How long, typically in a match, will you break from the same spot with no results before you'll move?
With a magic rack, I'll never move.
Okay.
We're playing 10 ball. I'm breaking where Skyler's breaking from.
Okay.
We've got that down. But now playing with the regular rack, Kenny, I would say maybe twice.
Okay. Yeah.
After 2 times of no good results. I'm hard-headed, though. You know, but after 2 times with bad results, it's a good question. I'd like to move it. 4 went straight in. Oh, wow, it caught the point. The 4 was going
looked
straight
like it
in
was,
the
didn't it?
hole. Look at this. And now it's tic-tac-toe.
Well, I'm not sure about the 6 ball. If it'll pass the 8.
Well, all right, but I mean, it
Well,
looks pretty good to begin with. You know, he's got a perfect angle to roll the 1 up.
Yeah. 5 sitting in front of the pocket really will aid him on dealing with the 6.
He's a little steeper than I
Yeah,
thought.
I think he's
got
going to have to go to the.
guaranteed
I think he's.
safety
Well, I know,
He
but
can
he's not.
really lock him up on that 4 and 6 and cut off all
Yeah,
angles.
I was going to say he's got to go between the 3-5 with the cue ball. I think.
Yeah, but I mean, he's got a great,
Sure, he
great
could.
defensive shot. He could lock him and keep him from all angles to get a better shot next.
Yeah, but like you said though, then you're letting your man back at the
Sure.
table, where you have a chance here to keep him in his chair.
Oh, he hit the 3. He hit the 3.
Yeah, that's because he overcut the 1.
Of course.
He
but,
barely made the 1.
I like the safe there.
Well, if
That's
it
what
was
Skyler
that,
was
if it was
saying.
that risky to possibly hit the 3, then I think the safe was the correct play. But I think he probably had enough confidence in his ability.
He's jumping.
Yeah.
Is he right-handed or left-handed?
He's right-handed.
He's
It's a
gonna have
little
hard
hard-
time
little-
reaching this.
Well, it's a bar box. I think
know,
it's
he's
still.
gonna have a hard time reaching it, I think.
I think he'll be okay on the reach here.
See?
You were right, Scotty.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's going to have
Look
to
at
use the
this.
dart stroke.
Of course. It's real hard to reach. Well, what happened here? Could have been worse for both of them.
It was a really pretty good attempt right there. He came rather close to making that ball. And the problem for Skyler here is if he takes this on and draws into the 6, there's no telling what's going to happen. And I don't think he can go forward because he's going to run into the 8.
Skyler broke these balls, so this is a big shot. I like this shot. If he gets it past there, I like this shot a lot.
Yep. Smart shot.
That's the shot I looked at. I like it. See, I told you this, and we talked about this earlier. Playing safe with call shot is huge because you've only got one pocket you can kick it in. I wish I'd have brought my jacket down.
You cold?
Yeah,
Chilling. Yeah. We're sitting right straight under a vent.
Okay.
And we have been for like 3 years. So that's why I have to dress like this here.
I don't know what he called here. I know he's going 2 rails behind it. He's going to make good contact. As soon as I say that. That was pretty major.
Wow, I'm just so surprised he missed the whole ball. Wouldn't expect him to.
He's not going to play the 210, is he? As funny as these balls are.
I wouldn't in 100,000 years. I wouldn't shoot the 210.
It's a big pocket. He doesn't like the 4. He doesn't like the 6.
Yeah.
It's a big pocket.
I know. I certainly understand the thinking behind shooting the shot.
I like this shot. It's a big pocket.
Well, if the 10's off the rail, then
that's why I said it's
okay.
a big pocket.
Yeah, if the 10 was on the cushion, then I wouldn't shoot.
It,
yeah.
But yeah,
okay, if the 10's off the rail, then it's the right shot.
He overcut it. Oh, he double hit it. He double hit it. What happened?
I don't know.
I hit the cue ball again.
Hit the cue ball, we stick again.
Yeah, after.
Foul. Spot the 10. Ball in him.
Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. Wow. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, I can tell you what he did there. Obviously, folks at home, he double hit the cue ball, but the reason being is because he was looking at the 10 because it hung up.
Right. He didn't get his Q-tip out of the way.
Yeah, he totally lost focus on what he was doing.
And it wouldn't have mattered what part of his stick hit the cue ball. No. You can't hit the cue ball twice on one shot.
Right.
And Edgy was aware of it right away. Skyler admitted it right away, and then just came to me to clarify the ruling.
It's heartbreaking.
What else is going to happen here, Scott? Gee whiz, I mean...
Wow, he's going up 6-4 and double hits the cue ball and makes the 10. Okay, wow. That's going to be hard to come back from mentally.
Yeah, but look at your Edgy. You got ball in hand, and you got like an impossible out.
Well, he's a little funny here for sure. He was trying to get straight on the bottom right.
Right, yeah. Well, at least he's got that pocket. Well, I wouldn't shoot it in that pocket. I wouldn't shoot it near the 9. How are you going to get near the 4?
That's what I'm saying. He was trying to play it in the bottom.
But I mean, the whole point I made was just the way the balls were laying. The guy had ball in hand, and he could barely get on the second ball.
Well, I thought he was going to play position for safe to begin with, or break it out or something. I
don't know that he could have broke it out.
He's going to play safe. He's going to play safe here.
Well, he has to.
Crazy. This is crazy stuff here, Ken. Crazy stuff.
You couldn't, if you wrote this script for this, they wouldn't believe you in a million years.
On a bar table, Skyler double hits the cue ball, makes the 10. 10 ball comes up. Edgy has ball in hand and can't run more than 1. It's just crazy. Now he's jumping and calling a 9 ball. Okay, I mean,
you know,
he seems like he's pretty frustrated right now.
Oh yeah, I was going to say, now that's what he's trying to recover from mentally right now is much more different than the other guy got lucky, he shit a ball in or something like that. Look at this. I'm standing up for that shot.
How'd he hit it?
Are you kidding?
How'd he hit it? He jump comboed the ball in.
And look at how it wound up. He can get to the 4 without any trouble now. He can go right down the rail to the 4. 5's hanging.
Six is still
but he can bump the 6 out playing the 4.
Yeah. What a great shot.
A jump combination after double hitting the cue ball. I mean, that's from the outhouse to the penthouse.
Absolutely.
Holy crap, I can't believe it.
He's not out yet, though.
Well, I know he's not out yet, but, I mean...
It's, there's a little bit of...
Whoa. Whoa. He almost tied them up.
Well, I think he's out now, Kenny, so we can say, wow. Jump combination. I will say the 9 was off the rail and a big ball, but I didn't think he could clear the 7. Amazing.
Yeah. This will be the second time he made the 10 ball this rack.
Yeah, right.
But he's still only going to get one game for it.
Oh, the crowd like that.
Well, that's the shot of the tournament. That is the shot of the tournament. A jump combination
After he double hits the
after
cue ball.
you did what you did. Right.
Yeah, he needed that.
Well, it would have been, you know, we still don't know what's going to happen. And he could still wind up losing the match.
Who knows?
But the point is, I wouldn't want to be Skyler if he doesn't win this match and has to go deal with that double hit on the 10 ball all night.
Well, he won that game, so that's
Yeah.
really irrelevant to him.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
That's a wash.
Yeah, I guess you're right about that. He did win the rack. So.
Wow, the 6 hung up like it did for
And
the
the
9
9
hung
hung
up too. Here comes the 3 to cover the cue ball up just to be sure.
This is the same thing that happened a couple of racks ago when Edgy broke,
Yes, it
and then
is.
Skyler got hooked on the 6. He made a nice kick on the 1, and then
You see
it's
a
like
pattern here,
it's like
Kenny?
yeah.
He's definitely pushing here.
I would like to be able to push and maybe tie up a ball here, but I'm trying to find how that can be done. And the only thing I see is slide the 7 across the table into something, and just stay right there, and you're gonna be kicking. But I don't think you can let the other guy see the 1 ball after you do whatever you do here. You gotta push for a kick.
This is what he's going to do.
Yeah, and he wants that to tie the 5 up.
I like that, letting him see the 1. I like that a little bit. I think that's okay versus having to kick to the. Yeah, it's tough to explain, but he's got a bank.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, he's called it.
Yeah, he's got a free bank almost. Play the cue ball down towards the 10. Oh, he hit it. Jeez, I thought he hit it good. Came short. Well, here he comes. The young man. He's originally from Paducah, Kentucky.
Well, how are you going to get back here to play the 2 in the side?
He's going to play that 2-7.
You think?
5 stops the 2. He
Yeah,
hasn't
but
looked at it yet. But
yeah, but the 2-7, the 2 could leak out and get behind the 5.
Well,
I mean,
yeah,
the way things are going,
he could try and get on
I mean, even if he goes rail first here, come around.
he could hit the 8.
Yeah.
He could hit the 8.
Yeah, he could
I
make
would
the
have played
9.
the combo all day long. There, especially with the combo he just made.
Yeah.
Now he's in a pickle again. Yeah, that's why I didn't like the rail first. He's coming into the 8 or the 4.
Well,
if you just guarantee yourself a shot on the 2-7, the 7's not frozen. It's
yeah,
a big pocket.
I'm wondering though, did he have enough angle to make the 1 ball without playing it rail first
yeah.
and come around for the 2-7?
Oh yeah, just rail first slow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the way the angle he just came at, but
just
soft.
softer.
Yeah.
All right, I see.
Guarantees himself a shot.
Well, does he have enough to bank this across to the 9? I don't think he can hit enough of the deuce. Right, it's covered.
Yeah, he's in a bad spot here. I don't even know if he's got enough to hit it without messing the side pocket.
Right. He's called the 9. I wonder if he's going to bank the deuce into the 6 and have the 6 go into the 9.
The point? Is he going to go into the point?
No, bank the deuce into the 6, have the 6 make the 9.
I didn't think you could even see enough of it.
Well, maybe he's not. That's what I thought he was trying, and it is what he tried.
Looky here. Wow.
Yeah.
He's going to be wedged up. I know that.
Yeah.
He's going to be behind that orange ball.
Absolutely.
Wedged up. You talk about no way out. he's got away here. 1, 2.
Yeah. I would do this. I go 2 rails down in the kitchen. Come up just past the 9,
said.
right? Yeah. Yeah.
Are you jumping this?
Oh, I don't see. How are you going to get this cue ball up that quick?
He's jumping this. This looks like disaster to me. I'm sorry. I'm getting a headache. He hit the 7 too.
Right. No, he says he hit it with his stick. I think he hit it with the cue ball, but either way, it's accidental, so it's Edgy's option. Yeah. There's been more drama in this one match than there's been all week, Scott.
What about the last match?
Well, that's true too, but
I mean, that one
just
was
yeah,
but traumatizing. This one's
but some funny stuff has happened here. I mean, the jump combination, the double hit the cue ball, the skid on the 10, the hook on the 4. It's one thing after another.
Yes, it has been. Oh, he's out here though, and whose break is it?
Let's see, Edgy won the lag, I believe, so it'll be Skyler's break.
Oh boy. And you said it a little bit ago. Edgy's not out of it. It was 6 to 3 or 4.
It was 5-2. I know
5
that.
to 2.
Yeah.
And then it got to 6-3, I think. The 8 passes.
It was 5-4. It was 5-2, 5-4, 6-4.
Think this break isn't big?
Oh,
Skyler's about ready to do?
Wow.
He's feeling it now. That's the position I had Skyler in. He was breaking, and I had him. It was 6 to 5. He broke dry. I
right. You
safe.
came back from 6-2 to 6-5.
5-2.
5-2.
5-2. And same position right here. He broke dry. I played a safe. I had no shot on the 1. I played a safe. He kicked it in out the 2. Mass 8 around the 2. Made it. And ran out. So, I mean, it's just crazy. I guess you get this. You get this with the alternate break format. You're going to get interesting things happening in pressure situations. It just seems to happen. Break here, 5. Cue ball's untouched.
Good cue ball.
3 balls open. 2 ball is everything is open.
Excuse me.
Everything is open here. The 8 is a little funny with the 9, but he's in good position here.
Yeah, and the 7's in a good spot to get on the 8. So this is just really a question of keeping the cue ball in line. There's nothing fancy here. You don't have to do anything tricky. Just stay on the proper side of the ball. And don't jack yourself up.
Well,
I don't think he's jacked up. But he's going to wind up having to take a long shot.
He could have had there.
Got to take a long shot on the 3. Come between the 7 and the 10.
Well, however he wants to do it, but I mean that's just not the angle he wanted.
Nope. I mean he
might spin 2 rails here.
I'd be afraid of going too far.
I'd be afraid of running into the wrong ball here. Yeah. Okay, got through. Now what? Is he straight or is he?
No,
he's got an angle.
Got the correct angle.
He's back in line.
He's got to decide now how he wants to go from the 7 to the 8.
Right. Oh boy. I thought he would just draw it over.
Absolutely. Drop
What?
to the side rail and out. Why go
He
that
didn't
way?
have- He didn't even have a steep angle. That's a little immature in my opinion. That's not. You understand what I'm saying?
I absolutely do
Okay,
understand.
he didn't have to do that. He could have just drawn it over.
You know, as much, well, let's see this shot first. I think he's not sure what he wants to do.
Irregardless, though. I mean, that was.
Listen, he's certainly not immune to being nervous either, and I'm sure that's well
No, but the
in
shot
the picture.
wasn't it easier just drawing it over versus?
Of course it
what he
was.
did?
It would seem so to me. You got no chance to run into the 6, and you got a ton of room.
Now he's really awkward here. He can slam it with outside and kill it 1-2 and come out the center,
Yeah.
or he can draw it with low left and come 3 rails. I don't know if he's.
Whatever it is, he cannot go
He just wants
high
to
on
get
the cue
anywhere in
ball.
the center here, and he's okay because he can play the billiard on the 8-9.
Needs to spin out
He
a little
played 3
more.
rails.
Yeah.
I think he can play the billiard on the
Yeah,
9.
he's probably going to have to. It looks like this is,
He doesn't like it.
well,
You
because
just draw it back a little
I don't
bit.
think he can play a stop shot.
No, you
maybe
just draw it back and play the carom. Oh, he's got an angle.
Yeah,
That's what he's.
see, he's almost drawing at the 8.
Wow, he's made this tough.
Well, that's because of the choice on the position from the 4 to the 6.
Looks to me like he can draw it. I mean, the 8 goes in a corner. He could draw it up to that rail.
Yeah, but what if he overdraws it and gets
Well,
hooked?
what if he does
Okay,
something?
I
There's
understand.
always what
Well,
if.
all right.
I mean, come on, what if?
Now,
He tried to stun, and now he can play the combo or the 8.
I think you got to play the combo because then the 8's going to sit in front of the upper right corner
Yeah.
pocket for you.
All right, there you have it, Kenny.
Well,
He made it tough, and now it's a little easier. Big shot for this kid right here. I know he's a little nervous. Hit it good. Hit it like George.
well,
Skyler Woodward into the finals, Ken.
and he's going to get another crack at Jeffrey Inacio. Well done, Skyler,
Congratulations.
and well done to Edgy, 3rd place, 1,500 for Edgy. And Skyler has a date at 5:30 tomorrow in the finals. So we're going to wrap things up here for tonight. Scott Frost, thank you so much
Thank
for
you,
sitting
Ken.
in. I hope you can do some more maybe as the week goes on.
Sounds
Love
good.
to have you.
All right, buddy.
And Andy's going to start the loop. So we're back with you tomorrow, 1 o'clock Pacific time, everybody.
I'll probably try and do the finals since Skyler's still in.
Please do.
All right, buddy.
Good night, everyone. 5:30 tomorrow.